Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, where we specialize in investment real estate only in the Oklahoma City and the Tulsa markets. You know, I deal with a lot of high wealth people. In fact, the majority of my business is high wealth. Most of the people I deal with make anywhere from $300,000 a year to $1 million a year, so they can buy some really nice properties. But you may be a younger person. You may be just getting started, 25. Maybe starting a family, and of course kids can be fairly expensive, but you're saving money and you're asking yourself, how can I get into real estate? What's the first way of getting into this? Well, first of all, is educating yourself as much as possible. You know, ChatGPT, any kind of AI, going to Google and saying, what is a 1031 tax deferred exchange? What does it mean on a Fannie Mae loan? What do I need to do? All of these things can really help you prepare for the time when you're really ready. Now, the second thing is starting putting money back. In other words, if I take the typical investor that I deal with, they're putting out about $70,000 to $100,000 on a single family home and even more on a duplex. And that is not where you are at this point. So what can you do? Well, I don't deal in fix and flip. I don't deal in fix and hold. I don't do those kinds of things. But just to start out with, read about real estate investment trust. This is like buying a stock that invests in real estate of a particular kind. It can be in nursing homes, it could be in office buildings, it can be all sorts of things. There's also crowdfunding sites where you can get on there. They'll tell you what the rate of return is. And you can put up what money you have. Maybe it's $2,500 and you become kind of a part owner of that property, and when it sells, you get the profit. That's another way you can do it. Now, the third way is in your local market. I don't know if it's affordable. If you're in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, it's gonna be a real problem. But if you're in Omaha, Nebraska, or Little Rock, Arkansas, or Oklahoma City, Tulsa, or Kansas City, you may be able, just to use a few examples there, you may be able to find something that needs a little bit of fix up and somebody needs to sell. And you're gonna need a local expert. I can't help you in Little Rock, by the way, but there's gotta be somebody there, hopefully like me, that specializes in investment real estate, does that exclusively, only does that, and is educated in return on investment. And that's gonna help you out quite a bit. So, there are various ways you can do it. Now, if you're gonna do this fix and flip or fix and hold, realize that fix and flip versus fix and hold really requires an even cheaper price, and that may be a bridge too far in most markets right now because we're not in a repo market. We're not in a situation where people are really desperate to sell, but fix and hold can be really a good idea. So in other words, let's say a house is worth $200,000 in your market and you can buy it $150 and it needs about $10,000. Well, at about $160 and you have a property manager that says, well, that'll rent for about $1,300 a month. And you go, okay, and you talk to your specialist, is that a good return on investment? And then all of a sudden, you've got $50,000 or $60,000 of that money that you put back that you can go ahead and buy that home, and you can ask the seller to help pay for closing costs in various ways. So, in different kinds of loans. So there are a lot of ways you can do this. Think about how you get started with REITs, with putting money back, with fix and hold, doing a little bit able to do your work yourself, because this is the way you're gonna build wealth in the long term. You can keep doing this for the rest of your life. Trust me, at my age, I can tell you it's a fantastic thing. Your real estate can pay for everything and then some.